Hello and welcome to my channel, I'm Fornax, and today we are diving into Terra Nil, a strategy game developed by the Free Lives studio, makers of genital jousting. I kid you not. Terra Nil was released into the wild on the 28th of March, so as ever, I am late to the party, but hey, better late than never. The premise of the game is ecological renewal, which is a theme I am happy to endorse, both in-game and in our real world. One is much more needed than the other, but hey, we get what we get. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say, personally, I have found the gameplay really enjoyable. I'm 10 hours in, and it's held my attention. However, like all games, there are some aspects I have encountered which are not quite to my liking. So let's do a rundown of the pros and cons of Terra Nil. First things first, I like the art. Seems like an arbitrary thing to say, but I am a picky princess sometimes, and I have bounced off games by virtue, or rather vice, of their aesthetics. So congratulations, Terra Nil, you have passed the first hurdle. Now, I like how the game presents itself. For example, I love the handbook. It's an illustrated nature guide, an engineering manual rolled into one. I'm a nerd, I adore books. They're my jam, what can I say? I also appreciate the simplicity of the interface. It does what is needed. Most of the machines also have a mini tutorial video on a mouse button hover, which I like. It is very useful for me. I've not played a huge amount of strategy games in my time, so I'm not used to all the mechanics. The gameplay itself is relaxed and logical. If you have a proclivity for optimization, that game loop can be satisfied in Terra Nil as you try to restore the environment with the least intrusion possible. Once we have done all the hard work, once we have a beautiful ecosystem and we're leaving the zone, you will be hard-pressed to recognize any intervention had taken place. The cute animals too are a plus. Who doesn't like pandas after all? If there are some of you out there who don't like pandas, do let me know in the comments. Moving on to the cons, I'm not a fan of the square play tile. It detracts from the organic theme of the game and it's just visually uninteresting. Next con, well, as much as I enjoy the aesthetic of the handbook, it's not been that useful, at least to me. This is a con but. So I like that most of the machines that you use have clear instructions for their function. However, this is not universal, and sometimes they've left me kind of scratching my head and scrambling around to figure out what I'm supposed to do. This could well be down to my lack of experience in the genre, but I was fairly lost a couple of times in the game. That said, it is a puzzle, so maybe I'm just lacking IQ. It is entirely possible. Let's have a quick word about the tools. So they are minimal, they are functional, great, but I wish that there was a toggle tool option. Having to reselect a tool over and over again was just annoying. Just let me pick a tool and use it to my heart's content, and then select the next one that I'd like to use until I don't want to use it anymore. And next up is a con bug. I have encountered a few game glitches, but I think it's simply a bug whilst I've been playing. Specifically for me, during the cleanup phase, where placed machines are not collected and recycled as they should be. Even when a little machine goes and it's in its catchment area, it's just not working. And this bug, this glitch, has stopped me from advancing to the next map, which is super frustrating. And my final con is the introduction of the fauna into these zones is rather lackluster. Notes regarding wildlife could and should be included when the flora is being seeded, allowing players to balance and optimize for both animal and plant life. Instead, animals seem like an afterthought. Let me know if you've had a different experience below. Conclusion. If you are looking for a high-octane game, yeah, give this one a miss. This is not for you. However, if you like more laid-back, cozy games, Terra Nil might be right up your street. So overall, I like the ethos of the game. Eco-restoration, big thumbs up. It's easy on the eyes, it's logical to play, besides a few glitches. It's enjoyable, and I think it's just a wholesome and fun puzzle strategy hybrid to curl up with before bed. Unless, of course, you wish to roleplay as a lonely penis making their way through the world. Desire which can only be fulfilled by the aforementioned RPG masterpiece that is genital jousting. I know we live in the worst timeline, But we get gems like this every now and then. This is an undiscovered country for me. Anyway, please do like, share and subscribe for more off-topic videos in the future. Normally I'm a Guild Wars 2 stan, but hey, I'm branching out into penis jousting and strategy games. Anyway, do show some love to my wondrous patrons who keep this one-woman show up, running and relatively sane. Possibly less sane this week though, hey. But we have come to the very end. So until we meet again, please stay safe, stay awesome, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.